Paragons. Not only are they a way to concentrate a huge amount of power into a single entity to reduce lag, but they're just really cool entities in the game. Oh. Well, that's no fun. That's no fun either. Welcome to destroy your PC time. That's okay. Paragons are overrated anyways. Who needs Paragons when you can just spam a huge number of towers down in order to defeat the Vortex itself? And speaking of which, 40% HP and 50% speed. Thankfully, it's not the frozen over stats of Vortex. Remember those ones? Yeah, it kind of leave the track and, well, if you blink, you'll miss it. Round 5 spawns yellow balloons. Yes, Ninja Kiwi truly hates me. Just kidding. We can't even put down the pseudo Paragon called the Vengeful True Sun God because our beloved super monkeys have decided to go on a holiday this boss event. But despite all of this though, we will be able to get through it. You know, we have each other at the end of the day. I'm here with you and you're here with me. We're both trapped in this Paragonless adventure together. I know yellow balloons are kind of a meme on the channel. 9 times out of 10 in a video we will lose to a yellow balloon at least once, but for goodness sakes, we just lose to them so many times. It's probably a recommendation since times of old, but Quincy, you should really benefit your crossbow wielding enthusiasts, you know. Will you reach explosive darts by round 28? I hope so. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put down another tower, which I'd rather not do because I would like to get ourselves a BRF as soon as possible. BRF stands for Big Round Fatso of generating bananas. I think that should be it. And you need 466, which I will gladly put into you, Quincy, so that you can pop the lead balloons. I'm still going to farm relatively hard though, because we need all of the financing which we need for the late game in order to put down as many tier 5s as we possibly can, put down as many beast handlers as we possibly can, put down as many crossbow masters as we possibly can. All 2 of them. Now the question is, Ninja Kiwi, is 64 gigabytes of RAM of DDR5 potentialness enough to withstand the horrors of tier 5 Vortex without any Paragons? I'm going to chalk it up as a maybe. I'm hoping that what we have at the moment should suffice. We want to go up to the Elite Defender as quickly as possible. Get the full auto rifle first, and then probably AUK buff it as well, so that we have a little bit of additional firepower. Or now we're just going to go to Elite Defender. We should be there in no time against this behemoth, although I don't want you to stun the Dart Monkey here. And I don't think I even need it, actually. I don't think I even need Elite Defender. This is going down very well. Although these balloons are going by really quickly, which is why I always want a Spirit of the Forest for one of these scenarios. Although at times it feels like they can just evade our attacks just like that. They're just somehow not being damaged. Some balloons, when they're whisked by the Vortex's airstream, they're just somehow immune to damage, which is a little BS, but kind of makes sense. Also keep in mind that this is the higher damage full auto sniper, not the camo detection and be able to hit more than one target at a time. Vortex! Holy crap, that is fast. Very, very fast. I'm not a huge fan of this fastness. Go away, Vortex. I need you to go down. Okay, I'm going to activate the quick shots. No, sorry, fast shots. And you go down. Thankfully. There we go. Get ourselves a third BRF. I know you won't see any action here, dear overclock, soon to be Ultra Boost, but you're going to be Ultra Boosting a lot of different towers throughout this scenario if I remember to do it correctly and all that jazz. But I just need you to be up and operational when they arrive. I sound like Darth Sidious. I'm afraid it will be quite operational when your friends arrive. I need more firepower. I'm afraid my Paragons will be quite inoperational when you arrive. Rip Paragons. Don't ever give me a microphone, otherwise this kind of stupidity sometimes spews out and I don't know why. Speaking of like what was Star Wars recently, and it's like kind of reminiscent of this game in some ways, because like soon I will be able to have this setup operational. At that given point in time, I will be able to have the ultimate money making machine operational, and it will be quite operational when you all come to the track. Lovely, you will be in range of both our favorite trades and this village over here so that we can get some pops. Although I am thinking about overclocking you so that then we can get the additional fire rate while you also unleash your ability. And we are just absolutely deleting this thing. Okay, I'm gonna summon you again. Even though the base damage has been nerfed, the ability damage has been dramatically increased, and it already had enough ability damage, but there's no such thing as saying no to even more. Okay, I'm gonna put you on there because we can just clearly see here that this is going to be quite the operation going on here to delete the Vortex. Excellent. Okay, Ultra Boost time, and then we should be able to get a little bit more range on this before we go up to the Monkeyopolis. This may not be necessary, but in my heart, it is completely necessary. There's no such thing as too many farms sacrificed to the Monkeyopolis. I think there's enough. 90k sacrifice. Lift you so that you no longer do the stupid on the Monkeyopolis. And now let's put you into the Banana Central. Sorry, I spoke too soon. The Banana Central. Mom, can we have no Paragons event, boss? Don't worry, son. We've got our own no Paragons boss event at home. Meanwhile, no Paragon boss event at home, and we can't even get the other one, which is what people consider a Paragon as well, even though it is still a tier 5 tower. I'm not building a super mines because it's going to be hugely influential throughout this entire boss run. I'm building it because I can, and it's going to provide some explosive sneezing effects. Oh yes, we're now ultra boosting our super mines because they attack very slowly. Right, I hope this defense will suffice in our incoming attack of the tier 3 Vortex. Let's see how we go along here. What are we going to be able to do against this thing? Hopefully a lot, for goodness sakes. I mean, it only has 40% of this HP than usual. It should be deleted. And I watched a video of the Frozen Over Vortex scenario. I think it was either by Phoenix or Punji, where they used Remote Eliminator in order to be able to deal with the tier 1 Elite Vortex. But still, I think it just went at the speed of light. Even Usain Bolt was jealous about its speed across the track. And that's saying something. Okay, Quarter Arm is being grappled by a bot now. Come on, Vortex, just go down, please. Yeah, it died where it started. Or even before it started. You are here because of you. Another form of auto-gathering. Also, it is time to ultra boost that thing in the air that people call a big plane. Don't mind me. I'm just doing some beast building. I think we're making our way up. Don't quote me though, but because I'm saying I think. All that you hope when you're building your defenses on the same round is that the game doesn't crash. After we're done ultra boosting the flying fortress, we are now going to ultra boost the Gigantosaurus. I choose you, Tyrantrum. You know what? I think our finances are good enough. I don't think we require any of our farms anymore, although I may regret this in the future. You know, I don't need you to as well anyways. I will... I'll keep you around for the jungle drummers anyways. Now I'm going to use this for more primary towers. Thanks, Ninja Kiwi. I know that my Paragon limit has been reached, but do you see any Paragons to begin with? Is it even a limit when they don't even exist? Okay, round 100 shenanigans, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to put you on the Grand Saboteur. Now, how are defenses holding up? Holding up okay at the moment. I wouldn't count on it when it comes to everything that's going on. I may even need some more tech bots to be able to... Nah, we'll just use the other things by hand. Do you like RAM? Do you think this boss event will hit your RAM like a battering ram? Possibly for lower end spec computers. Unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, get ready to feast as Poseidon somehow stays on the screen with its projectiles, which is actually a huge cause of lag in Rogue Legends, especially when you have the Fata Morgana artifact active, because all those projectiles never leaves the screen until their projectiles times expire. Okay, there we go. There goes tier 4 Vortex, but what about tier 5 Vortex later on? Nothing like a good perma-brew to permanently buff your towers. Although I wouldn't advise using this guy in Elite Lich, but especially for tier 5 where it has global range of just taking away all of your buffs, your temporary buffs. Come on, Ninja Kiwi, I've worked hard enough. Can you please give us just one slot for a Paragon to be deployable, please? Somehow, I don't think my wish will be granted. Now, the question is, do you think we need Duke's Ace Micro skills in order to do this boss event? I would like to think that we do not. I think we are super dying in this boss event. I don't know what we can do with 13 million HP. This is definitely going to be a true test as to what we can do, but I think we've got this in the bag. But we're doing it very slowly, as you can possibly see. You're getting sent back to the exit, but at what cost? Everything, including your computer's performance. Currently, I'm ultra boosting the mad because you are mad to try do this boss event while having stable performances. Although nowhere near as hard as I thought it was going to be. When I saw the stats of this boss event originally, I thought, what the bloody hell is Ninja Kiwi on? Sometimes it's like, are they on to something? Nah, they might be on something. By the way, that's a joke. I don't think Ninja Kiwi was on something while they were concocting this boss event, but I do believe, as a matter of fact, that they do hate us and our computers. Perhaps at least one computer will receive a blue screen a day. Yeah, I think we have the money in the bag, but for me, obviously, I always require double cash in order to actually be able to start up and get our finances off the ground, in the first place. Sometimes there's so much going on the screen that the music doesn't play half the time. I play for fun, not for the lowest amount of tiers or the least amount of cash done. Well, if you're not playing for least tiers, then you may as well not be playing at all. Probably by some 0.0001% elitist in the community that thinks that abiding by the social norms of their, I don't know what you would call it, their individualistic conveniences somehow makes their way of playing infinitely more important than everyone else's. Right, I think we're good, and I think ultra boosting the super mines wasn't really necessary, although we do appreciate the additional explosive sneezing means of being able to deploy down more mines and all that stuff. Okay, Poseidon, you, anything else? Oh, the boss is dead. You know what, that's perfectly fine. So what's our monkey star? The flying fortress, obviously. Like 1/5 of the total damage. Bloody hell. But not surprising considering the fact that it's a really, really powerful tower. You know, it would have been very nice to deploy down the Goliath Doom ship with all of these pops, but I guess it's just not going to be a thing. How did Gigantosaurus do? Not as well as I thought it was going to do, to be honest. Maybe because of a good cross path video or something, but it doesn't really benefit it. It's like the only tower where cross pathing doesn't benefit the tier 5. Although in some ways I wish this thing had like the owl eyes to give it camera detection. Or if it was, let's say, the piranha, then you would be able to walk on water. But then again, how would the other beasts cross-path benefit? But anyways, everybody, that is what we would call a an event that will most likely crash some people's PCs, including Vortex. You definitely boom burst crash people's PCs and your people's mental fortitude when you go at 300% boss speed. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below, and see you all in the next time if the boss event is interesting. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.